It happened again. It's 20 to 1 in the afternoon. My bad. Good afternoon. I'm not going to say good morning this time. I usually say good morning, even though it's not usually morning, it's usually the afternoon. But good afternoon. I did get up, or wake up at 8:30 for breakfast, but I was really tired. I didn't go to sleep until 3:30 in the morning in the end. I had some bad news come through that distracted me from going to sleep. As I've mentioned in this vlog series, one of the products that we're working on currently, we're partnered with Microsoft, and we released to their marketplace. This is the marketplace within their flight simulator. And this particular product is a freeware. But the reason it's a freeware is because it enhances the functionality of our existing 500 plus products already on the marketplace. And so there's no point charging for it, because on its own, it's a bit useless. It's only there to make things better for the things that they do pay for. But Microsoft not currently accepting any freeware products. So that throws a bit of a spanner into the works for us in terms of, how do we get this product out there when we now have to apparently charge for it, but it's really hard to charge people for it because on its own it doesn't do anything. So, as you can probably imagine, that kept me up at night trying to figure out a strategy. I'm not quite there yet on the strategy, got a few ideas brewing, but yes, that resulted in me having not a lot of sleep. So when I woke up this morning thinking about breakfast, I wasn't hungry, and I just wanted to sleep some more. So I did. And now it's 20 to 1 in the afternoon. So we're going to crack on with our day. I have got a massage booked in the spa. So I need to do that this afternoon. Going to get a bite to eat beforehand. And I'm going to have another bath, make one last use of that tub as well, have a nice little soak to get the muscles in a nice relaxed state ready for the massage. And then this afternoon or this evening, we then need to pack our bags, and we are traveling today. We are flying back to Ho Chi Minh, and we're staying in a hotel overnight there before our return back to the UK tomorrow. So tomorrow is another travel day. Today is a partial travel day, but it's only 40 minutes on a flight just to hop back over to the mainland. And that's primarily because the flight out of Ho Chi Minh with Qatar is early in the morning. And this is one of the things that caught me out as well when I booked this, which we will go over later in terms of how I booked it, what how much it will cost, all that sort of stuff. I'll do that tonight once I get to Ho Chi Minh. But when I did book it, I wasn't aware that Ho Chi Minh was, that Phu Quoc was as far away from Ho Chi Minh as it was. I didn't realise it was a separate island. I just thought I can get a transfer, it'll be good. It didn't tell me at the time of booking. I got an email after the fact saying, oh, by the way, you need to make your own onward travel plans to get to the resort. They don't offer that. At the time that I got that email, I was already aware. I figured it out myself because I went to book a transfer, just a taxi transfer, and it was coming up saying, it's not possible. It's like an 8-hour drive plus a ferry. And I was like, plus a ferry? What do you mean? So that's when I realised that I've got to get a connecting flight internally. So when it came to then having the return trip, which was already booked, which was leaving at 8:30 in the morning, there was no flight early enough to get into the main airport to then do the onward travel. So it means I have to leave tonight instead at 8:30 in the evening and then do an overnight stay elsewhere, which is a shame because I have this room tonight as well, but I won't be using it tonight. So yes, but lessons learned. And if you ever do book from the UK or anywhere to Phu Quoc, then realise that you'll probably be flying into Ho Chi Minh, unless you're more local and there is a direct flight to Phu Quoc. But if you are flying into Ho Chi Minh, there is onward travel, so, keep that in mind. But, first order of the day. Bathtub. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one? No. This one. That's what we need. Let's get the blocking blinds out, and we can leave the other one down. Let's remove this one as well. I was drying the shorts from last time. I don't need to do that now. And should probably straight away actually seal the hole. Well, that's coming out at a dribbling rate today, isn't it? But Alright, well just leave that to do its thing, I guess. This is really relaxing, and it's such a nice view, even with the blinds down. But yeah, it's exactly what I need before I go to have every muscle in my body deeply rubbed. Alrighty, I am ready, I am bathed, I am soaked, my muscles are relaxed, and it's time to go out for lunch. I have about an hour before it's time for the massage. So let's go. Using the quickest route again. Because, you know, short on time. Come on, please. I forgot and hit 2 by accident, and I gotta go to 1. It's annoying because the sign is there for it, but that's not where I want to go. Well, it is, but it's on 1. The signage is wrong. Dirty. It's another warm day. Really, really warm. I'm going back to the whatever this place was called here, where I've been the past couple of days. Because it's actually quite nice for lunch. Gone for the Italian sausage again. Nice and simple, nothing too big before having a massage. Let's dig in. Such a good sandwich. It's so tasty, so easy. Lunch was good, heading back to the room, got to change clothes slightly for the spa, and I have about 10 minutes before my 90-minute deep tissue massage. So that should be good. Nice way to relax for the afternoon before I have to light up. Just... well, that was embarrassing. The door opened and I was greeted to a massive trolley, and I thought I was on the 5th floor. So walked out to get out of the maid's way, to then realise I'm not on the right floor. I don't recognise where I am, and even the maid was like, "Oh, you're on floor 4," and she had to pull a trolley back out of the lift so I can continue. I was like, "Thank you." So what happens when you try multitasking? When you right, don't need. Weird. Yeah, what happens when you try multitasking and you try talking to you guys whilst walking around? I'm not paying attention to what's actually going on around me. But there we go, not to worry. We're back here now, crisis averted. Let's get ready for the spa. Let's go. I know what you're thinking, what's changed? Not a lot, just swimming shorts on instead of normal shorts, because I don't mind getting oil and stuff all over these. Plus they're easy to roll up and get out the way of the thighs. So let's go find this spa. I know roughly where it is. I've got 8 minutes to get there. Oh, it's very hot today as well. It's clear blue skies. Very, very warm. I seriously hate these lifts. I keep going to the wrong floor. Just went to the 1st floor. No, the spa's on the 2nd floor. I'll get used to it by the time I leave. It's so nice out here. It's so quiet as well. I bet these villas are nice too. Because it's so quiet, it's so chill. And here it is. Big old walkway down to somewhere. See where it ends up. I've got to be quiet in here, there might be others in here. Shh. Flavoured water. Tastes strange. That was a really nice massage. A good 90 minutes. I got to pick the scent as well. I had 5 options, and I haven't got a very strong sense of smell, so it's tricky for me to pick, but I did pick one that I thought smelled good, and then I guess that was what was used to rub into my skin. She spent the majority of the massage pretty much sat on me. You know, I haven't noticed anybody actually on the table as well before, but she certainly was. She was a bit more on the shorter side, so perhaps she has no choice but to climb up in order to get the pressure, because obviously it was a deep tissue massage. I generally prefer relaxing massages, and aspects of this one was very relaxing, but being deep tissue, there were bits that were really firm, but that's the point, right? It's quite nice to work all the muscles and get them aching a little bit. But yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. And now I have some meetings to attend to, and then I've got to leave this hotel. So we're counting down now the last couple of hours here, and then travel silliness begins. But yeah, if you do come to this hotel, I would recommend getting a massage here. That was very, very good. And a very nice place, very quiet, all sorts of different treatments they do. So I'm sure you'll find something as well. The sun's starting to go down. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to watch the sunset today. Have we been done? We have been done. Easy. Not that we need to be done, seeing as we're about to go, but it is nice to see that we have been replenished again with water. All my cables once again have been all tied up like crazy. Right, time to do some meetings. Pack my bag. Might shower. I am a bit oily, and it might be a better idea to shower before jumping on a plane. Plus my hair is a mess as well, because she was massaging the head out of my head, so it made that go all over the place. But yeah, be good though, be good. A nice way. I'll move my clothes over here as well. Pain in the ass. People. Right, packed. All good to go. Done the sort of the check, I think, to make sure I have everything. It's been a mad rush with meetings and other stuff going on. It's just the timing of things is just going against me at the moment, I think. But I believe I have everything, because the last thing you want to do is like leave something behind. But I have the main things. I have my passport, I believe. Yep, that's in my back pocket. I have my phone, which is in my pocket. I have you guys. That's important. And I have my laptop, which is in the bag. That's the main things. Everything else I can afford to lose, really. Let's put the key in my pocket as well, just to make sure I don't leave that behind. I have a little protective case. Right, let's get out of here, shall we? Here's my suitcase, which is bulging as well. I need to repack it, really. I did it very quickly. But I usually have a big case, but that one is completely broken. The zip flew off, so I have to use my medium one, and I have a bit too much for a medium one, so it's a bit bulgy. But I will try and fix that once I get to the other hotel, because I gotta go. Right, we good? One last check, because paranoia. I think we're good. Let's get out of here. Bye-bye Intercontinental. Very awesome hotel. It's been such an amazing time here. All checked out. All the extras and stuff have been paid for, which came to about 7 million dong, which is, what would that be? I know 1.5 is about 50. So just over £200 for a week worth of food and spa. You know, half of that was a spa, so not bad. It's good. There is a huge queue to check in. Thankfully, I had priority, so I didn't have to wait in that. I did have to cut through the middle. I also had a different taxi driver as well, even though it was the same number trying to contact me. So I don't understand what's going on. But there we go. But now I can go through security. Here we go. Right, security done. That was quite easy, really. Got to take a lot off though. Got to take your shoes off, all your stuff out your bags, belts off, and it still beeped. So there we go. There is a lounge here as well. I haven't got much time. Like half an hour perhaps. But I may as well sit in the lounge, it'll be a bit cooler. I believe I have access to this one. They said on the check-in that I do have lounge access. So let's have a look at the signage and see if it says it does. Cool. This will do. The premium lounge. It's not a bad looking place actually. It's quiet too. And we have a little Wi-Fi thing here as well, so I get the strongest possible signal. Yeah, I got a bit of food as well, so have a little look and see what I can find. And just got me some water. That'll do me for a bit. And some random, I don't even know what they are. Something that I picked up. But there we go. Sat in the corner. Nice and chill. Nice aircon in here as well. It's really cool. I've got quite a while actually until the flight. The flight's at 8:25. It's now currently 7 PM. So about an hour I suppose to chill in here. I have still got here quite early, but it's better to be here then be late. I don't even know if the plane's here yet. I'll have a look in a minute and see. I'm assuming not, probably a bit too early for the plane to have arrived. But yeah, it's nice having a lounge though, somewhere quiet to chill, peaceful music, and I can crack on with a bit of work, because I was rushed out of the hotel to get here. So I still have a few bits I need to finish off. So the plane is just about to leave Ho Chi Minh, by the looks of it, is lining up now. And it's on its way here. So that answers that. It's got about, what, 40-45 minutes before it gets here, and then I suppose a very quick turnaround and we'll be boarding. And on our way back. But there you go, as you can see, it departs in 1 hour 20, on time apparently. And it probably takes it about 40 minutes, I guess, to get here. So yeah, it's about an hour turnaround, just under, I would imagine. There we go. Easy. I do like the Flighty app. I do recommend it. Oh dear. It's had some delays previously. Oh well. Oh well. Scroll down, let me see it. Go on, take off. Go, 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 go. Taking ages. It's not even pointing the right direction. Oh, that's just inaccuracy on the map, but you know, still. It's going to shoot off over there in a minute. Because why not? Oh, wait up. There's something landing. On the other runway. Dad? It's come from your dad into Ho Chi Minh. Alright then. Oh, this one's now lined up correctly. It's now facing the right way. And it'll soon be gone. Easy. Quite busy actually, the airport. Quite a lot of traffic. The answer to these things were toffee and coffee. Toffee can't be bothered chewing at the moment, and coffee, ugh, hate it. Not my thing. I'll just stick to water.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, it's just been a mass evacuation from the lounge. Everyone seems to think we're boarding now. Like one person went, everyone else went. I'm doing the same because it is close. It is about half an hour before we depart, so you know, I've been sat down enough. May as well go by the gate and just wait to get on board. No harm. Stretch my legs a little bit before I sit back down again as well. And we're on our way back to Ho Chi Minh. Happy days. My hair's messed up. It's takeoff time. What do you mean? So many lights. Made it. Oh, there we go. Back in Ho Chi Minh. I love getting a bus just for the business class customers. And we haven't got to wait for the bus to fill. It's not so bad then when you're on a remote stand. Just got to find which baggage carousel we're actually on so I can get to my bag. What time is it? We just managed to upset some people, even though the camera's pointing at me, not them. But oh well. They started shouting no, and I was like, it ain't doing anything that you guys can see. It's looking at me. Easy. Off really fast, not quite the first one this time, but fast enough. Made it, all checked in, just holiday in for the night. I'm only here, try that again, only here for, I don't know, 10 hours maybe before I have to leave again. I think I'm up about 6 in the morning. I think I got another taxi at 6:30 to get back to the airport because the flight's are like 8:30 in the morning. Let's do a quick room tour, why not? It's not much to see, nothing compared to what we had on the other island. But it is both ISG, so cheeky little safe. If the camera wants to look there. Something, coat hangers, for doing ironing. Cheeky little mirror. Hello. Connecting door to the stranger next door. How are we doing temperature-wise? Let's take it down a smidge, because it's definitely on the warm side in here. King-size bed. I was upgraded as well, apparently. This is an upgraded room, so that's good. Complimentary. Not bad at all. Can't complain about that. Little area for the suitcase. Little TV. It's complimentary? Yes, it is. I have water with compliments. That's good. That's handy. I always like when I get water with compliments. Nice little desk area so I can do a bit of work. And a very thin sort of sofa-y, beddy, settee type thing. And view-wise, we have a view of the pool. They are telling me when the pool opens, but unfortunately, if the camera actually wants to look at it, that'd be great. There we go. But I won't be here when that opens. But it does look nice. I wouldn't mind giving it a go, but it's just a flying visit, really. But, and there's a big gaping hole. Come on, camera. Into here, which is... it's weird. It's just strange. So this gets pushed. Okay, so it covers the wardrobe whilst you want to walk into the bathroom. So you have a walk-in shower and a warning to say it's slippery when wet. I mean, duh. And a phone. So I can have a conversation whilst I'm doing the business. But there we go. Absolute chaos though here. The amount of people on bikes. I couldn't do it. This is one of the places where I just couldn't drive. Because it's hard enough in the UK when you have one bike on the road. You know, try and knock them down. But here when you have 50 surrounding you, it's far too much work, that is. It's insane. And everyone's just cutting up here, there and everywhere. It's mad. But I want to have a look at some room service. I could do with some food. I don't have much time, but I'm going to try and get some food on the go. And that will tide me over until the morning. Easy. I didn't realise I got some milk chocolate on the desk as well. How amazing is that? Chocolate! I have just gone for a very simple burger that's overstacked with loads of crap that I don't want, but I will strip out the onions and stuff and just have the burger and the fries, and away we go. Let's eat! It was good. That was alright. Quick and easy. Nothing special. But I have got my chocolate. Ooh, almost hit my face with it. So I'm going to have that in a minute, alright? That could be my dessert. So, now I must go on to a meeting. The last meeting, I think, of the day. Then I can eat chocolate, which is probably terrible before bed, and then I can pass out. But I will then go over the cost of the trip and how I did it all. So, meeting first, information second. Then chocolate. Or maybe chocolate during information. That could work. That's good. Happy with that? Get some chocolate yourselves as well. We'll all have chocolate and exchange information. Meeting over, chocolate time. And we can talk about how I organise things to get to here. Ooh. I really want to go to the chocolate factory. I'm going to get a golden ticket. Why am I getting messages? Go away. Go away. Let's mute that. It's your time. Let's focus on you guys. Anybody else can wait now. They've had their chance. They've had a chance. Look at this. It's branded as well. Holiday Inn branded. Try a bit. It's like Easter egg. Nice. So, getting out to here then. I booked this about a year ago, and generally speaking, I book things a year in advance. Usually when the dates become available, as soon as they do, I jump on. And one of the things I like doing is using British Airways holidays. Obviously, flying from the UK, it makes sense to use British Airways for most things anyway, even though I flew Qatar. Qatar being part of the One World Alliance, they have code shares with BA. So it was a BA flight number that I used, but it was operated by Qatar. And there's a few reasons why I like BA holidays. One is because you can pay a deposit, which is usually only like £150, £200, £300, whatever it is. I think it's £250 for this particular trip. And the rest then is due like 6 weeks prior. So that's really, really good, because it just means you're paying things as you're doing it, more or less, rather than having to sort it all out a whole year in advance. The other thing as well is at the time when I booked, and for the past several years, British Airways has had the double tier points go on when you do a 5-night stay in a hotel or a 5-day car hire as a package. And also that's made it very easy to have status. I'm gold guest list with BA, so they have bronze, silver, gold, and then gold guest list. I was able to achieve gold guest list last year, and once you achieve it, it's a lot easier to maintain. Now, for those of you that are frequent flyers, you may already be aware that British Airways are changing their tier point system. The double tier points are going, and it's now based on the amount you spend. The only good thing still with BA Holidays is it's based on the total package spend that goes towards tier points. Whereas if you book directly with British Airways, it's only the flight portion and baggage and seat allocation, whatever, but doesn't include the taxes. I think the taxes are not converted to tier points, which is a bit crap. It makes it very, very hard to achieve status. But at the time that I booked this, I was doing a trip and that's why I like booking Qatar. One thing is the Q suites are amazing, and it is the best business class. But obviously I could have flown direct to Vietnam, I believe, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. But by doing it with Qatar, it ends up being 4 flights, and they're 140 points each. When you double that as well, it's just under 1,200 points. And it used to be 1,500 points for gold, so after one trip, you're almost at gold. Quite easy. And it only really take you to do 3 of these trips, or maybe 2.5, 2 of these and then something else, to hit the gold guest list maintain level, not the acquire level. Anyway, so the total price for this, which included the 5 days at the IHG hotel, which was classed as a 5-star according to BA's system, it came to £4,772, which wasn't all that bad. I considering it again, it's 4 flights in business class with Qatar, and it's 5 nights in theory quite an expensive hotel. It didn't come out at half bad price. Obviously, in the new world, when it comes to the BA tier points, that will be just under 5,000 tier points. For gold, you need 20,000. For gold guesses, you need 40,000 if you're renewing. 60,000 if you want to get it for the first time, which is wild. £60,000 worth of spend is crazy money. So it's going to become harder, but that's what I did. And I will generally use BA Holidays for the majority of things that I do and have it as a package. And then, I do quite a lot of custom trips where I add car hire on. I fortunately have Avis preferred membership, or whatever the hell it is, through my Amex card. And BA quite often use Avis for their car hire, and they allow you to put your membership code in it. So, I don't mind them booking the car hire through BA because I still get all my perks, and I don't need to accrue, days worth of bookings because I've already got the status and it's given to me through my credit card. So easy, it works out well. But that's it. That's how I did it. If you have any travel tips of your own, let us all know. But I think that's come to an end. I now need to go sleep. I'm going to finish my chocolate. I'm going to pass out. It has been a long day, and I have an even longer day tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are new, I am tripping over shoes. If you are new, consider subscribing to watch more, because we still have got one more day to go, which is our travel day all the way back to the UK on Qatar in their Q suites. Well, actually, only one flight is Q suite. The other one is their other business class product. But watch the vlog tomorrow, or the next day's vlog. It might not be out tomorrow, but the next day's vlog to see all about that. Bye.